Welcome to, what do you call it? This thing. World of Tank Splits, that's what it is. I'm gonna do some stuff. First of all, I'm gonna try and get a VK100 platoon. Because that sounds to be fun. I want double Minnie Mouse. But, mainly, I'm going to be playing in this guy. Now you may be going, wait, that's a terrible idea. Ridge? Nope. It's not a terrible idea, though. See, this is a tank destroyer. Which means it doesn't have to have a lot of armor. AKA the front. But, more or less, it has... The whole point of this was to get this gun on something. I don't know if this is the same gun, so let me just see. Because in real life, it was the exact same gun. Let's see. Fire. What gun is this? Station. Got it. Got it. I want to know what gun this is. Care to show me your guns, eh? Panzer Grenade 39, whatever. I cannot see what type of shot this is. But in real life, this was this. See the 88mm round here? This has to be the 88, right? Yeah, 8.8 centimeters. This is 88, and that was what the martyr attempted to do. So let me show you all history so much. Neat little history lesson. There's this. Then there's this. Then there was this. There came this. And this had the derp gun, the 10 centimeter. This long gun sort of came slowly. But it had the shorter gun. And then they met. Then they met this. No, please don't. Then they met this. Which has this. See that slant? Those big giant rounds, even though in game go easily through, unless you're firing HE, you're not going through that front area in real life. That slopage made it really hard. So for that real hatch, it was a big HE round. In real life, you just hit it, and just a pure explosive force of the 10 centimeter round would damage people inside. AP round, unless you hit this little hatch, nothing's gonna happen. You hit the hatch, bang! You bang the hatch right into the tank, driver's dead, and then there's no armor because the hatch just got smashed through into the inside of the tank. HE shell hit that hatch, boom! Now the hatch is really inside the tank, and it gets pretty bad when you hit that hatch. But yeah, they bet this. And then they got scared. And then they got scared. They wanted the 88 centimeter. They wanted this round, and also maybe these rounds, on this. Which wasn't going to happen. Unless, got rid of all this top, I think it was there. So let's see if we can find this out. So, no. That. Not fire spinner, what is this? I know, it's a chassis of a Polish tank. I know what it is. That, looks close enough, right? Relatively close. I think that's it. That. No, but that's the chassis. And then they're like, what if we just take off the top and melt the gun there? Which worked. But infantry. Alright, so add some armor, slap some armor onto the sides. Okay, this worked. That totally worked to take care of this. And this, and that, and that. And this totally worked to take care of that. And that. And, pretty much all the Soviet tanks upward. All of these could practically be... In the game, no. In the game, impossible. In the real world, yeah. Maybe slightly harder on, like, the ISs. IS-3, probably not, because of, you know... this beautiful turret the IS-3 is. You really, after playing for a while, get to appreciate the IS-3, that curvature. Because this is a light tank. Basically, this is 45 tons. This is light. When compared to this, which they both lived at the same time, Mr. 200-pound mouse here, or Mrs. whatever, 200-pound mouse, 200 pound. 200 tons! What was I saying? 200 pounds? This is 200 tons of steel. And, yeah, technically, without the engine and blah, and the people inside and shells, this is 183 tons. 180 to 190 tons. With the engine and all that stuff, this is 200 tons. This also had Porsche's precious diesel-electric engine, which he wanted to get on everything. Legend says he's still asking if he can put it on another tank. Because 1, 2, 3 fails, 4 fails, 5 fails, 6 fails, 7 fails too. All P's had this thing. Including this A and B right here. All of these had that Porsche diesel electric engine. This did not work, by the way. The Tiger P. The reason this was not chosen, even though it has this epic 200mm frontal plate, because this one's engine did not work even, but. Yeah, this one's engine did, and this one's engine did. I don't know why the VK4502B is above the VK45A, since these were the same exact tanks. Because that one has the turret at the back, this one has the turret in the middle. Then we had the VK100, Motion Tiger Mouse, all this stuff, VK. And not a single... they didn't even get used. Poor Porsche never got to use diesel electric. Whatever. Yeah. Because this, Tiger 1 replaced this. This Tiger 2 replaced this. E100 was basically at the same time as the Tiger 2, so not that different, but yeah, basically. And no, Mouse was never replaced because it was awesome. Mouse was the best. Whatever. Where'd you go? You are? Yeah, this is the, so, this technically does look like it has a small gun, but this is basically the same gun as this, and then they want some more protection, because going up against, how do you say, these higher things, these things could just absolutely destroy, shred that thing to pieces. So they want something that these things couldn't scratch. So they had a battle between Porsche and Enschel to build the Tiger. Boom. They chose the Tiger 1 instead of the Tiger P because it was just the Tiger at the time. Because the Tiger P didn't work. Now, as much as I like to see the KV2 derp some stuff and destroy things, not really. IS, nah. IS is 2, which used to exist. No. KV4s, all the KVs and ST. No, they're not gonna hurt it. basically all of this stuff, except for some of the tank destroyers and the IS-3, could not hurt the Tiger. Tiger's basically invincible. Now, as much as the Tiger II is like in World of Tanks, this is a medium armored vehicle, I would like to point out that, see this frontal plate? This is built to replace the Tiger. They had another competition between commercial. The VK-100, VK-45 was not chosen because there's not much copper in Germany at the time. You see this right here? This armor on the front? The front of the Tiger II was never penetrated in World War II or pretty much after. But as much as we love, like, to say that the Tiger II is a medium armored tank in World of Tanks, it's not. Like, ask a historian. To go through the frontal plate of a Tiger II, it might take a modern round. Seriously, that was a lot of steel. Like, maybe not a modern round, but it'd take a Sabot round. Let's just say that. A big Sabot round with, like, it's tungsten core or something to go through that front, because look at between here and the optic. Look at that thickness of the steel. Really, mostly nothing is ever going through the front. The key to getting the Tiger was the back. As much as YouTube and video games would like to make you think the Germans were not the best tank engineers, they probably were, since they had this in almost 100 years ago. It's not 100 years ago, and sadly I'm going to live till it was 100 years ago. But this was, yeah, it was ribbons. This was 46, let's just go 40 as the ultimate date. 41, no, 41. It's what? It's 59? 78 years since the dawn of the Tiger II. And I know it's not really, I might be off by a couple years, but yeah, basically. Then, so, imagine what the mouse. Just imagine. Because the mouse was not denied, as much as people like saying, oh, inaccurate, it doesn't have a little wheelie thing. Gasoline tank. Because the mouse was supposed to have a flamethrower, if you didn't know. Yeah, this was a giant tank. Neat to think. There were 100 of these prepping to get built. And then Allied bombs. 2 prototypes were made. One was damaged by the bombs, or Russians put bombs inside it and blew it up. Since from the outside, let's. I'm not even going to question the outside. Knowing World of Tanks, War Thunder, all that stuff, you can and will penetrate the outside of the mouse, but in real life, everyone gets mad at World of Tanks for having RNG. Oh my goodness, how could I bounce off? So let's go get some French armor. French armor. You'll see it. Oh, how could this? It's so ugly without the nice gun on it. Oh, how can my 88mm bounce off an ELC AMAX? And in the real world, there's a lot more RNG than that kind of to say. So, in real life, I think maybe like the guy said, maybe a modern day Sabot round with like a tungsten core penetrate like here, but this is a thick vehicle. Maybe the further. And I don't know. Not an angle. The angle is. Mouse is the ultimate German Wunderwaffe. Never too big to really do anything. Well, the mouse is like a fat person on the plate. So, as much as this guy can dish out a lot of pain, fat person on the plate, and take a ton of it, all the other kids, all the other people, just outrun it, like bat chapter. Larry just go up on top of the jungle gym or whatever, roll up the playset, shoot down on the mouse, just long distance. You may not do anything to it, but you can annoy a tank into getting the people to get out of it. Because, I mean, look at what other nations we got. We got the Fat Chat, paper thin armor. Literally, Fat Chat could be destroyed. It's like a Panzer, not a Panzer one, like a Panzer 3. Let's say it could destroy. Maybe Panzer 2. This thing has paper armor. Like this and the ELC AMAC, so basically the same thing, except that this is taller. It has this weird turret, and it's much better. Whatever. This is the thin little person. The, like, you know, that tall, thin guy that's on the playground that's always run around, everyone, fast, and it's like, I do football, I do basketball, I do soccer, I do all of these sports. Yeah, the ALC AMAX is, not the ALC AMAX, the Batman. 2017. That's him. Super fast. Can do everything. Has an autoloader, or just real fast reader, basically. Chat again. You got the USSR with, no, that's not the USSR, this is the USSR. With the, just the objects. Like, I like this turret. Russian turrets look cool, I just have to say it. I mean, I love German tanks, but I like the roundness of Russian turrets. Like the AMAX 40 that's no longer in use. But the AMAX 40 was super powerful tank, since you could fire the 10.5 centimeter gun on the Panzer IV at it with high explosive round, and it would do nothing because of its rounded turret. Rounded turrets are useful. But yeah, you have the, just a tough guy. You know, big, strong, but not really that big. Like, not the biggest person, not the strongest person, because it's easily the most. It's the biggest, most Indian power. You know. This is not the fat guy, but this is, you know, your friend that's like, I once broke my leg, and then I once broke my leg. And didn't get a cast. I mean, broke my arm and didn't get a cast. Everyone that breaks their leg is a cast. I mean, I broke my leg and didn't get a cast, but that's... I would be the mouse. I would be the mouse of people. But this is like really strong, muscular. Think of someone that's not as much big and hefty. Like I'm not very muscular. I sit at a desk. I sit at a desk. Computer. Have my life around me. Don't hate smoke and all things. For my height, I am overweight. 10 pounds, but not much. So I am big, a hefty guy. But I'm not like a muscle. I'm strong, but I'm not like a muscle. I'm not like body. I'm not like think of the difference between sumo wrestler and Mike Tyson. Not really. Like. I don't know. You know, it's like the Russian tanks are short and just like strong. They're not. These are like you have the tough guy. Not really toughest when you compare them to everyone. Not the tallest, not the biggest, not the strongest. They're just, you know, tough or lucky or there. It's hard. You got America, which has The Turtle C95 is kind of a fat tank. Big, slow, goes like 2 miles per hour. Yeah. These are like kind of cheating because they're like Vietnam tanks. Yeah, don't really have much to say here. And you got America, which is average Joe, you know? Not really great in any case. You just got well-rounded Joe. Medium tanks, a patent, good gun, good all-around armor, nice speed. Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing really insane. I like how the Hellcat, which is open top, lightly armored, just has a big gun so it can take on Tigers and like, get them from like behind or something. Likes to take on a new role and turn into this big, fat, this huge bulge of armor, 4-tracked behemoth here. I believe this is the slowest tank in the game. Even slower than the British Tortoise. Oh yeah. Then you have Britain, which is these. You have Britain, which is like the Olympic swimmer, like your friend, like always that like can swim. Not like run faster than anyone. Not like do anything really useful in your group besides like think or be smart. But, like it's just a swimmer. Like I've done it because of the Navy, but just not really much to say besides this pretty fresh tank. I mean, you can do a lot with the gun. That's what it is. Just the gun, nothing else. You have the Tortoise. What are the Badgers? Badger's supposed to be the Tortoise, but instead we got that thing. Which is basically T95, the American one, just because armor, nothing. I mean, not much to say there. Britain is just swimming through the content like, oh, look what I can do. Mainly the Conquerors and the Carnivores and the Centurions and these just British tanks. They're multi-purpose. They're not just like at war, the thing they're built for. Not the best, but at other things like floating or being absurdly long, they're good at. Like, notice I said running, I said strength, just pure weight and size, and you gotta average whatever. Yeah, Britain has really none of that. I guess they have penetration, and maybe the good guns and like that. But in like heavies, in real life, the Churchills just got wrecked by Tigers. Black Princes also. Like, really nothing here that can stand up to like a good World War II Tiger, maybe the Tortoise and AT-15. But everything in real life here below this, probably not. Maybe it's a Centurion Action 1 or but in the game, it's pretty well balanced, which just makes it fun, but like, in the game, the Tog can't float. In real life, maybe it could, I don't know. I think it's just too thin to. You know, some tanks that float, you know, like, Meat Kim or some Japanese tank, it's like the Meat Kim or Kimbo, and if you had a bow and a stern, then it could float, and you got. Oh yeah. I'm a book right here. There we go. Weapons of World War II. Where are you, Kimmy? That's a Tiger too. Yeah. This is artillery. What on earth? Is this a Carl? Yeah. Carl Fort. See if I can show you. See the Carl Fort? It's a 400mm mortar. I'm looking for something. I'm definitely looking. We got the Churchill. Oh, the Broom Bear. Over the car. Oh, the Sturm Tiger. Looks so awesome. They're in the movie. That's a long gun. Look at that. Look at that gun. Sure they had names. Colon is Bahan. Sure they had better names. It's a railgun. That's a big railgun. Look at this. Arizona Army. America. Soviets. Why the Soviets get their own page. Here to see all the access and planes now. Where is it? Yesterday, every time I opened up the book to a random page, it was only 20 minutes. Now it's just gone. So I can find the LVT. Let me pause for a second. I don't really want to go through the time to look for it, but I know there's aquatic tank. I know there's aquatic tanks somewhere in this book. Let me just open it up one more time and play. And we got the empty cruiser. Thank you, book, for not helping me find Carl Floor Mortar, but not what I'm actually looking for. Like, it's just so funny. Like you know how there's like a comedic name that the like most simple name in the world is like Bob or something because it's 3 letters and it's still static, and you might. And then there's jokes. I know there's some YouTubers that like play some games like, I don't know, Lego games or whatever, or I don't know, building games basically, like a Richter set or something. We'll make like a giant creation, just name it Bob, because why not? Like I can't imagine. I know how it got named that. Everyone in the comments, I actually do know how it got named that. Carlos that's not its actual name. It's the maker, the CEO or whatever, the designer, the maker. In the name stuck, like people would call it Carl's Mortars, and then it kind of stuck. It's 400. And the real names are interesting. We have first one was named Adam, the second one was named Eve, biblical mentions. Third one was named then the rest were named after Greek gods, like I believe we had Odin too. Carl Thor, Carl Adam, Carl Eve, Carl Eve. I guess it kind of does. But the name's just simple and neat, and that's it. So, let's get into some gameplay, because I've talked enough about history. I got lost. I was talking about the British tanks just being swimmers. They're good at things that are not supposed to be good at. Like, tank is not supposed to be good at floating. Or shipping, being a ship. Like, boats are supposed to be good at boating. Tanks are supposed to be good at taking damage. Tanks are supposed to be good at training, you know? DW. Where's your DW? Yeah. A tank destroyer is supposed to destroy tanks. It's a tank destroyer. Waterfall is supposed to just fall, you know? Let the water fall. Things are supposed to do what they're named after. Water tank. tank is supposed to tank water, tank pressure. Like, you know, everything has to come with water, rust, all that stuff, it just takes it. Everything from the word tank. Everything is named after kind of what it's supposed to do, except for the tank. So I think the word, say, this is tanking a lot of damage, it's kind of because tanks do tank damage, but whatever. It's all this DW, so I have it. I mean, I personally know. They're near the top here, these are like mouse.
We nailed them fast!
Do not hide behind building from me. Oh, B1, 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 B1. Oh no. B1's taking on this DW. Kind of want to get the ball. Oh no.
We hit them hard!
There we go, let's just destroy this guy. Just penetrate his upper places. Let that be the end of him. Alright. Yes, sir. He's trying to get you over there. Not gonna let it do that. Yeah, I'm gonna turn. Let the DW take care of that guy. Nice stuff to do. Whoa. Oh, I have depression, don't I? German and best in the world. No one is more depressed than us.
Nice shot!
I don't have the health to get in this kind of a battle with someone. Let's go. That one bounced?
The main gun is damaged. We can't fire outwardly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, team. I tanked for my team that time. Alright. That was a good battle. Being not really a tank destroyer there, being more upfront than I should have been, but who cares? Let's go to battle again. What I mean is, British tanks are good at things they shouldn't be. You know? And they're unusual. Like, Tiger tank, what is this? What does this say when you hear it? If you're a World Tanks player, you hear underpowered. When you are a, underpowered needs to be overpowered. Tiger tank should be overpowered. If you're a war veteran, you think overpowered. Obviously, the Tiger tank was the best tank ever. Tiger, except for Tiger 2, goes up a level, you know? You got your Tiger 1, then you adapt to Tiger 2. Next level up, or whatever. Yeah. You are a normal person, you are a Tiger with a big, powerful, destructive, you know, tank. Just, someone thinks of a tank, they probably think of a Tiger, you know? That's the tank you think of when you think of a tank.
Let's get this show on the road.
I know some of you might think of Sherman and stuff, but first thing you really think of is probably a Tiger. Like, shade just comes to mind, and about how famous it was, you know? It's kind of just, this was a Tiger. It was, you know. Nice weapon. Alright, really armor. Use my German guns first. There we go. Where you going? One here. Suicidal? No. Sure, whatever.
Another one like that should get down.
Really need Ah, whatever. That's a D one. What am I talking? So, just looks like a B1. I'm in battle. Can't really go. Did another suicidal scrap. Our team's taking bitter losses. This Stroud can't seem to hit that guy. Thank you. Alright. So, these tanks are kind of good at things they shouldn't. You know? Like, big, powerful, well armored, it's just massive. Think of the Tiger, that's what you think. Think of the Churchill. Jeez, do you really? You think it makes the Churchill? Not a tank. And, speak of it logically, why would you make a tank? I mean, even in the game it's noted as being, well, only the British would make a giant tank and put a pea shooter. It does so little damage, like, so little damage on it, drop me. Sidle Chingy. Not to mention, well, Chinhy, whatever. That's that. You know, it can be lost. But, take the, Chinhy. British tanks are just, what was the reasoning of that? You could have put any gun on this thing. You could have made it with a bigger turret and made it like a super powerful Tiger. I mean, Churchill does have not downgraded. It does have armor in it. I mean, Tiger's wrecked it, but Panzer 3s and Panzer 4s fight. That Tiger Rusty gun? Just Panzer 4s firing AP from the derp gun. Wouldn't really heard it. Panzer 4 firing HE. Matilda. You know, you run into Matilda, you're like, oh my gosh, that's a Matilda. It's like, so powerful. This is nothing. It has a turret with a little CB. Matilda's just excellent armor. It had this gun. Real fact. This gun actually does have an HE shell, but not on the tank. Because, why? Because they're British, and they're polite. This tank even had a door back. I mean, literally, British almost shot at the enemy and then wouldn't shoot again. They'd shoot and be like, alright, now it's your turn to shoot now. Oh. Literally, the British are such nice people. Which, like, it is unpolite to HE. Which is all I do for her. HE up. But whatever. British tanks are just like that. I mean, you have armor, but you're not good at being a tank. You're not good at take out tanks. We have AP shells, and AP shells are designed to take out tanks, but I mean, we only have AP shells, and AP shells are designed to take out tanks, but I mean, infantry rush you, just get around you, lift a grenade, like, into that little, into those slots. I don't know, how would you I just think about it, like, get a grenade in the slot, and this thing's not good from escaping, because that thing had to escape out from the bottom, which, actually, good idea. We should do that with most things. They'll escape out from the bottom, so yeah, it's hard to, like, oh my gosh. Open up and go through my already super cramped spot. I mean, in an Abrams unit, because they're so big and spacious. mouse would be an epic idea. The mouse is like huge and you literally stand up in it. It's like those things you have to sit down in, maybe you can stand up in, they're sometimes weird. Mouse you can literally just chill out. It's like a house. Mouse house. No. Just gonna chill in your mouse and do nothing. Is there a DW? But there are a couple suicidal spells. That cheap one.
Enemy is hit.
Nice shot. I just reload. Alright, let's see if I can get up. Yeah, let my allies take care of them. Yeah.
Penetration.
Ow. Really much ammo there. Yeah, stop. Back up.
Nice shot.
There for suicidal sprout. Welcome to German accuracy, boys.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Eat that. Who shot you, Care to know? Or you get killed by little guys that do no damage? And maybe waste my shot. Nah, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I do know. Let them go over there and face that head so they don't go around. Nothing but 3 tank destroyers, though. Probably not that. Oh, yes. Yes. Please do. Just dying to have you come up over this ridge. Oh, you're not gonna do it? The Alpha's probably gonna be cooking out, and I'll let him be cooking out. Right. Oh my goodness! That guy was taken out so quick! No, he had like 600 hit points. Yeah, British tanks are just British tanks. They're awkward. Like, not like ear caliber guns, like, or, yeah, just why? Let's try and get a shot off here. Scared it. Oh, I think he just exited. There's AFK because I don't even think he's really trying. I don't know what's going on. No! Ah! If I was up on that hill, I would have got it. Oh man, I couldn't slow down, man. But whatever. I mean, Churchill's weak little gun and the odd British caliber. It's not really the worst, but kind of the worst. I mean, British could say they do this because they invented the tank, you know? Like, the British invented the tank, so British can do whatever they want. I get that they got their little system with cruisers and walkers. Why could they call it a walker? This tank is a walker. Slow. Not go ahead. This tank is called a user. Yes. I shall. Oh no, don't you do. Be careful. So very careful.
Nice shot.
Yes. Come on, other model. Swarm and surround. Swarm and surround. Swarm and surround.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
There we go. Now let's get up here. Thank goodness for that other. Alright. Come on. I want that ammo rack. No. Ah. Ah. Oh no. You know what? I can take fire from the Matilda. I can make fire from the Matilda. I cannot shoot the Matilda back because it's a Matilda, you know. Maybe I can. Yeah, private place.
Enemy armor is
I penetrated it and I don't know how. Oh, what? Well, you really think this is a good idea? Die.
We finished him off.
Oh my goodness! Golden damage, but no, that's just not enough. Oh, come on. Give me that alcohol. Give me that alcohol. Give me that alcohol.
We got him.
Give me that alcohol. Give me that alcohol. Give me that alcohol. Oh man. Oh man.
Enemy armor is
I'm only one of the only people that can hurt this Matilda. Alright, come on, reloading time. Don't you dare take that kill. He's mine. Man. Oh. Look at this. First of all, Mastery Class Badge number 1. Because I've only ever got this in the Panzer IV. So that means I'm pretty good at this. Confederate. Damage more enemy vehicles than any other player, at least 4, or destroy their tracks. Master Gunner. Score at least 10. Oh, that's a tank destroyer, obviously. Sharpshooter. Hit at least vehicle 10 or more consecutive shots. Alright. Damage cost. Legendary. At least 200% of your hit points. Yeah, that's at least 200% of my hit points. That's, 2 more shots. That would have been 300% of my hit points. 3 vehicles. Oh, wait, what? What? Purple. I only destroyed 2. Glitch in the system. Look at that. I got purple instead of blue. Cool. Blue high tier destroyer. 1, 2. Destroy something on higher tier than me. Destroy enemy. What? Enemy. Wait, what? Oh, destruction assistance. I'm so confused. So many things. Look at my damage on everyone else's damage. Oh man, if only my friend, the other murderer, didn't die. It's not like real friends, but like we're old friends in real life. We're friends in the game. Just he was another murderer, I was a murderer, so we worked around it close. He died for him. 10 out of 11 shots fired. 10 hits, 10 penetrations. Slash damage 0. Enemies destroyed. Enemies damaged 6. Enemies destroyed 2. Cause damage 1. 10 hits, penetrations. No armor on this thing. Obvious. Got all these guys. I really wish I just had destroyed Matilda. And didn't destroy them. till I should have been able to get that alco seconds before. Let's see. Back to battle. Oh yeah, and you may be going, wait, Christian, what about Chinese and Japanese tanks? Well, in Blitz, the Chinese tanks are basically just fake Russian tanks, or just fake Russian tanks, because all of them are just basically copies of Russian tanks. I mean, Chinese tanks, fake Russian tanks, including a fake patent, I believe, but that's only in actual water tanks. Water tanks Blitz, I don't think has it. Also, since they don't want a million different super heavies, because that would make Battle take forever, and this is supposed to be Blitz. That means that they have no type heavies, no allies, no ally experience, no type heavies. Oh look, another murder! Look at this. Oh, what on earth are you doing? Get in my way, son. Hello? Hey look, you're the same tank. What are you? You're a Panzer IV. Ooh, M7. Ooh, obviously suicidal scout. I just glitched out. Did you just see me jump? I was literally just like, no steering required. Oh, I'm a TD on this map. This is good. Still need perspective and don't dare block from sprout. Yes he does. That Strout is blocked. Need to move, Strout. Need to move. I am dying, Strout.
That one didn't go through.
Thank you. I need to move, Alicia, no, don't you dare push me. Panther Sword, hey. Hey? I am intrigued. What are you, Panzer? Panzer D, Panzer 4G. I see no Panzer 4A. So what are you? I wonder if that was a test server. Look at their little spice. Look how tiny it is. This is supposed to be like the. These German tanks are so tall. This is supposed to be like the German ELC AMAX BIS, but it is so tall. But it's quick. Trust me, it's quick. You lost me out. What, 2 leopards? They. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. It's this little tiny machine gun as it goes around. Oh, look at the tiers. It's so cool. Whatever. Let's go to Battle of Eco. As we wait for our murderer to come back. Murder.
Let's go.
Oh, look, a tiger one. Protect the tiger. Oh, Still standing here. Hello. Hello, tiger. Let's go. Gosh, I wasn't typing. Okay. The tiger endangered species. Alright, where is it? Where is the tiger? There's the tiger. Alright, now I just go slowly move myself to the battlefield. I can't believe I wasn't typing that. That absolutely killed me. Absolutely probably destroyed my team too. I was moving and just say I'm the armor on my team. Oh right. Hello, Stern Emil. That's a lot better than what I used to call it, the Saint Emily. Not even the saint named Emily. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I just like to be correct like every other person on Earth. No! I did sentence my team to death. One already died, and my top player aim at what? No. No, I did not just fire about 5 seconds while made it keep out. Come on, German gun depression. And he knows. Alright, time to tank. It's what I am.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Ah, man, I need diamonds. On Earth? What on Earth? There we go.
They killed our driver.
Oh man,
Covering this position, but not very well. One of the troops was hit.
Earth. People are penetrating.
Now, this vehicle is hit.
On Earth? That was unusual. Whatever, I wasn't even built to battle this tank. I was supposed to battle. My tactics of having no armor do not apply to armor. I mean, having no armor is not. I was playing murderer. That's it. Fact, having no armor, so my tactics are. For some reason, when I have most armor of any tank in the game besides the Motion Tracker mouse, because I'm the BK 100, the mini mouse, because the Motion Tracker is mini mouse. I know I'm slaughtering the pronunciation of I call it the Motion Tracker, but I'm positive it's for desperation. Hello, Marta. We have the exact same height, and we have the same gun, this pack. Oh yeah, it is a pack. I do have a pack of this.
Move out.
We have distractionary tactics from the enemies. I'm just going to chill out with this other murder. Come on, Marta. Where are we going? A20 taking up like the flank gun. Double murder power. That was just their plan, too. Let's bring down that tent. Just so everyone can see a lot better. Now, obviously, everyone can't. Oh, I could have got a shot off on them. Wouldn't have helped my team out too much. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Move forward. Come on! Must have a viewing point. That's you, alright. 121 damage to you. Do I like your ammo, Rocky? Oh, shit. Dare hide from me.
Another one like that should...
Yes, yes. Give it to me. Give me that kill. Nice. Oh good, that guy has the swing behind him. Didn't just trap me there, did you? There's someone behind us, like, trapper. Yes, always. Do that turn. Give me that flank. I need the flank. I need the flank of the heavies, like the Matilda. Or the double Matilda. Yeah. Matildas. Double Matildas. Double Matildas. Oh, we got martyrs. Yeah, double. Yeah, double martyrs.
Looks like that one went right through.
Went right through? Oh. Went through the tracks. Oh, protect us, Panzer D. Panzer 4D. The hero of the martyrs. That sounds pretty terrible. Bounce! Matildas!
We've lost half our engine power.
Doesn't matter how engine power.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute. Enemy
So
vehicle destroyed.
Oh, cool, one guy left. Good. Please damage him. Take his health down. Still reloading. Oh man, I want to get this kill. Wait. There we go.
Find us another target.
I put affirmative instead of GG. Wow. Oh, I got awards. I got awards. Look at this. Island's battle destroys. It takes destroyed one battle. What is this? Finnish army. A tank ace destroyed 3 T-34s, 2 KV-1s, and 2 IS-125. That's a one. Was his Stug 3. Wow. Stug 3 is hard to destroy things with. Trust me, I know in this game, Stug 3 is pretty powerful, and that is legendary. Destroy 3 enemy vehicles higher tier than that. I love legendary. Where are you? Where are ye? Stug. Yeah, Stug G is above the Hetzer, which is absolutely absurd. Since the Hetzer was built later in the war, and the Hetzer has that insane slanted armor, so the Hetzer should be up here. Because the Hetzer was cheap to make. That's the point. Small and cheap. Small and cheap. Small, cheap. Small and cheap. robustness. That's what I want to say. I'm almost to tier 4 robustness, which is not good for this thing, but it's absolutely epic for that. Here we go! Back into Chinha slide scout. And this will be the last battle. I think 3 M5 Strouts, 2 above me, 1 below me. Does that make sense? B22 Cruiser 2. Oh, we're waiting on range. Alright, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
What is that? M5 Scout 3. Hello, M5s. Scoot. M5 Scootle. Oh, an M5 Scout battle. There already. Scout battle. Getting the Scouts everywhere. Wrist. Get out of my way. No! Get in my way. Good. You. A bunch of Strouts right here. Is this seriously our defense? Just Strout army? Ooh, being shot from all over the place. It's inside. I want to help, being oh, no. I'm dead. I'm gonna press this corner and not press back for a while. I do not have the bravery to do. I missed! What a beautiful last battle.
The truck is damaged!
Oh, aren't Strouts just wonderful?
Vehicle destroyed!
Yep, Strouts are just wonderful. So, goodbye, please subscribe. I'm not going to do anything because we don't have a tank to do so. Whatever, let's do it with the headset. Goodbye, and please subscribe. Whatever, goodbye, and please subscribe. They can't do it with murder because they took it into battle or died, no matter what scene. Goodbye, please subscribe.